Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you're probably like me, obsessed with crypto and always looking ahead to what's next. Today, we're diving into the hottest topic blowing up right now, 2026 crypto predictions and the key trends you absolutely need to watch. I'm talking about the stuff that's got experts from Bitwise, A16Z, Forbes, and more buzzing. We've seen crypto soar in 2025, then take that brutal dip. Bitcoin sitting around 87K to 88Ks as we kick off the year. But is this the setup for a massive rebound? Stick around because I'm breaking down the top trends, why they matter, and what could mean big opportunities for all of us. If you love staying ahead in crypto, hit that like button right now. It helps the algorithm push this to more people like you. And if you're new, smash subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my weekly deep dives. Let's jump in. First off, let's talk Bitcoin, the king that's refusing to follow the old rules. You know that classic 4-year cycle we've all banked on? Halving, boom, peak, crash, repeat? Well, a ton of analysts are calling it dead for 2026. Bitwise's team predicts Bitcoin breaks free and sets new all-time highs, potentially less volatile than even Nvidia stock. Imagine that, Bitcoin, the wild ride, becoming steadier than a tech giant. Why? Institutional money is pouring in like never before. We're talking ETFs sucking up over 100% of new Bitcoin supply, and forecasts from places like Yahoo Finance and Galaxy putting BTC at 150K to 250K by year's end. Some bold calls even say $1 million if everything aligns with pro-crypto policies under the Trump admin. But here's the hook. If quantum computing threats ramp up, as Pantera Capital warns, we'll see major security upgrades. This isn't just hype, it's about Bitcoin evolving into a mature asset. What do you think? Will BTC hit 200K? Drop your prediction in the comments below. I'll shout out the best ones in my next video. Now, shifting gears to institutional adoption, this is the trend that's going to reshape everything. Remember how 2025 brought spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum? 2026 takes it to the next level. Bitwise forecasts over 100 new crypto ETPs launching, covering everything from Solana to altcoins. And get this, the Clarity Act could pass, giving clear rules that trigger all-time highs for ETH and Sol. Ivy League endowments are jumping in, and companies like Stripe and Ramp are switching to stablecoins for faster, cheaper payments. Forbes highlights how crypto and AI trades will mirror each other, with institutions leading the charge. This means more stability, more liquidity, and potentially higher prices across the board. If you're positioning your portfolio, this is the signal to watch. But don't go all in blind, always do your own research. Curious how this plays out? Keep watching. I've got more on how it ties into DeFi next. Speaking of DeFi, 2026 is shaping up to be the year of the RWA DeFi supercycle. Real-world assets, think tokenized treasuries, gold, even equities, are exploding. Hashdex predicts RWAs grow by a factor of 10, and LBank Labs sees tokenized US treasuries becoming DeFi's backbone. Why? Because they turn boring assets into yield machines on-chain. SVB forecasts record M&A in crypto, with RWAs like tokenized credit scaling massively. Imagine borrowing against your tokenized stocks without selling. That's the future. But it's not all smooth. Nasdaq warns of a potential crypto winter return, with Bitcoin treasury strategies losing shine. Still, the growth here could be insane, especially as apps capture more fees and base layers compete on low costs. If you've been sleeping on RWAs, wake up. This trend could 10x some portfolios. Tell me in the comments, what's your top RWA play for 2026? Alright, let's hit stablecoins next because this is quietly becoming the biggest story. Experts like Hashdex say stablecoin market cap doubles, hitting $500 billion or more with 60% growth. Why the surge? They're turning into the escape valve for emerging markets, destabilizing traditional currencies as per Bitwise. Stablecoin-backed cards could grow 1,000%, making crypto spending seamless, like Apple Pay, but on-chain. Pantera sees fintech giants adopting them for cross-border payments, faster and cheaper than banks. And with AI integrating, we're talking automated, machine-native economies. But watch for regs. Central banks might crack down if they blame stables for currency stress. This trend isn't flashy, but it's foundational. If you're using stables for yield farming or payments, you're ahead. What's your go-to stablecoin? Share below and let's discuss. Now, privacy. This is the moat that's going to separate winners from losers. A16Z calls it the strongest defense. Bridging tokens is easy, but secrets? That's sticky. Users on private chains won't leave. Predictions from Heathcliff and Pantera say TEE, Trusted Execution Environments, becomes the banking standard, with ZK proofs going GDPR compliant. All financial ops encrypted, integrated with central banks. Why now? Institutions demand confidentiality. Public ledgers worked for early crypto, but not for big money. Compliant privacy solutions like Seismic could accelerate adoption. If privacy protocols team up with AI for encrypted transaction analysis, we're looking at a game changer. Don't overlook this. It could redefine fintech. Thoughts? Comment if privacy's on your radar. AI in crypto? Oh man, this intersection is fire. Hashtag sees the AI crypto market hitting $10 billion, with AI reducing fraud by 40% as per Heathcliff. A16Z warns AI agents are taxing the open web, needing real-time compensation. But the upside? Agents with X402 payments. Automatic, agent-to-agent transactions. Solana might surpass Base in microtransactions. Pantera predicts AI analyzing your history for better loans, and central banks integrating AI into regs. S4 Memice Thread nails it. AI agents boost productivity, but stay limited in spending. If you're into DeFi, expect AI assistance for analysis and trading everywhere. This trend could make small teams unstoppable. Excited? Like if you want more AI crypto content. Prediction markets are set to explode. Polymarket's open interest hitting all-time highs, as Bitwise predicts. They'll financialize everything. Events, pre-IPO assets, you name it. But Pantera sees a split. Financial with leverage versus cultural for fun. A scandal might hit, forcing better rules and legitimacy. L-Bank Labs highlights them in the next cycle, with Polymarket dominating culture. If you're betting on elections or sports, this is your playground growing massive. Keep an eye on Kalshi and PM tokens. What's your bold prediction market bet? Drop it in the comments. Quick hit on alts and chains. Alt season in Q1, per fish, with Sol dominant but ETH outperforming due to third cycle syndrome. Sui as the dark horse, rivaling Sol. Most alts bleed, high FDV launches are shorts. Crypto equities outperform tech, but XRP might fall back to $1, warns Nasdaq. Prediction: a viral app from Polygon or unexpected ecosystem. Wrapping up the trends, crypto miners turning to AI compute, per Gate Ventures. Borderless payments, on-chain FX, robotics finance. Slow and steady wins, as Dragonfly says. Macro divergence, but crypto matures. Phew, that's the roadmap for 2026. From Bitcoin's breakout to AI's takeover, these trends could define the year. Remember, this is based on expert insights, not financial advice. Do your homework, manage risk. If this fired you up, hit like, subscribe, and comment your top prediction. Share with a friend who's crypto curious. It could spark their journey. For more, join my newsletter in the description. Exclusive tips weekly. Thanks for watching. Let's crush 2026 together. See you next time.